Oh yeah, sometimes you just need more power, and here it is. Welcome my friends. One of the last videos I did was the BTC800DP 10th generation plasma cutter from the folks at BestArc. It's a great little plasma cutter to get started with. I highly recommend that, but sometimes you know what, you just need more power. I connected with the folks at BestArc again, and they sent me out this BTC800DP 9th generation plasma cutter. They say it'll cut up to 1 inch of steel. I don't necessarily have a project in mind that I would use 1 inch thick steel, but I'm going to look for a piece to show you what that'll do at some point. Maybe a short video after I do this, but I do have a project that I'm going to get working on. 16 gauge steel, and it's Christmas themed. Follow along. Okay, here it is. This is the box that the thing came in, and I will tell you one thing. This thing's a heck of a lot heavier than the other. And box inside a box. I'm not going to go in depth on the unboxing of this. I did that with the last one, so catch that video. I'm going to assume that it's going to be pretty much the same type of packaging. And by the way, the other one was packed pretty well. This one, I assume, is going to be as well. All right, that's the plasma cutter. Yeah, and it's probably a good 35, 40 pounds, I'm assuming. Okay, that's the unit itself. Again, very similar connectors and such. And these are pretty stupid easy to set up. It's pretty much, as I said in the other video, it's a game of blocks as a kid. If you can fit a square in a square and a circle in a circle, and you're not technically challenged, you should be able to connect one of these up. Big thing with these, you will need a compressed air source between the electricity and the compressed air. That's what creates the plasma that you'll need to do the cutting. Again, they include air tubing. If you have an air compressor, you should have the adapter to plug right into the air compressor here. This has the 220 volt power already set up for it, but what they do is they include one that will give you the 110 connector. So you would plug this into the unit here and then into your wall socket. I would highly recommend, and this I learned when I started out with the first one, do not try to plug this into an extension cord. Plug it directly into a wall and make sure it's not a wall that you're going to overload pretty quick, because you will kick your breaker off. So you have the earth cable or the grounding cable. And again, it's a game of blocks, like I said. That connects into the spot in the front, and you'll see what that is. Here's the cutting head cable and such. That's definitely more heavy duty than the other. Little safety feature so you don't accidentally turn it with the yellow. You got to reach in and push that on. And then you have some additional cutting heads and some plumber's tape to put those cutting heads on, and a wrench to do any connections, and of course the user manual. Okay. So some quick things I wanted to mention, I didn't mention in the last video. If you're new to plasma cutting, do some research. Find out what some safety gear you're going to need is. At minimum, you're going to need something to protect your eyes, some sort of welder's helmet, so you're not staring directly at a plasma flame. That'll burn your eyes out and not good for you. You're definitely going to want to wear something on your arms and something on your legs, and a good set of welder's gloves. Last thing you want to do is catch a piece of slag or molten metal on your hand or on your body someplace that you didn't have covered. That's going to hurt. If you're going to use it in closed environment, I would absolutely positively make sure you don't have any gasoline or anything like that. It's got some vapors. You really don't want to burn your house down having fun with a project or doing any type of work with a plasma cutter. So that's it. Got it open, get it assembled, and I'll get to work on this project. It's going to be pretty cool, like I said, Christmas theme, or at least I think it's going to be pretty cool. It should turn out well. Hopefully my wife likes it. She's pretty hard to please at times, but we're going to give it a shot.
No one knows, round and round the story. He said,
all right, so real quick, we'll do the connections. We'll screw on to here. And that would be the control or tool head. The red goes to the red. All right, that's all connected up. We'll get her plugged in, get the air to it, and then we'll do some cutting on this project. Should be kind of cool, hopefully. It's interesting. It's the first time I've seen the wheels. The other one didn't have that, so that's cool. We'll switch over to the cutting.
Rudolph, my boy, now don't you act so coy. Let us go and fill all the little children's hearts with joy. Rudolph, my dear, you know the forecast ain't clear, so will you please light the way and meet old Santa sleigh?
Okay, my friends, that's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That's the project that I put together for you folks using the BTC800DP by BestArc. My wife likes it. She's pretty happy with it. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments. I'm going to get it outside. Hopefully the neighbors like it. I will say with this BestArc unit, I was impressed with the previous one. This thing cuts like a hot knife through butter, especially with the material that I was using with this one. Those standoff wheels certainly made it a lot easier to cut on a freeform like I was doing. Really, really recommend this unit. If you're looking for something like this, I'm going to put some links down below. You can certainly use those or not. It's up to you. But with the holiday season coming up and the new year, I want you to be safe, be happy, and be prosperous. And that's my wish for you folks. Other than that, I want you to know one thing. Your couch sucks. It's time for you to get up, get on, and get out in the garage and do something epic, like cut yourself a Rudolph. Have a good day. See you.